I don't know how they want me to put on. Should I just have to fit it on?
Nothing.
They're so used to me having to fit it on and everything. I have to put like now more bass in my voice. Start inviting, man. Start inviting.
Nah, definitely. What's up? Hello.
No, they gonna be like, oh, nah, that's too much. Nah, that's too much. Oh, this nigga think he pretty or some shit, man. I'm gonna wait, man. I'm gonna wait till they get on, man. What's good? It's your boy Stitches MBC. Nothing but classics. And apparently, you're not ready. What did I just hear? What did I just?
am ready.
But why am I hearing your phone though? Like, you distracted me, bro. I can't even focus anymore, man. Fuck this energy, man. I gotta take a shot, man. Like, damn, man. What's good? Hey, Gigi, how y'all doing? Another beautiful episode. Liana, Keisha, Rhonda. Hello, beautiful ladies. I hope you had a day as beautiful as you are. How y'all doing today? Me, I'm doing pretty damn good. Thank God for that. It's your boy Stitches MBC here with Keith, Mr. Brutal. You think you're brutal, Keith?
Definitely.
You think I'm brutal, Keith?
Yeah, you have your moments. Listen, I don't care what this guy says. He always says, no, he's just being completely honest. But no, he's actually very brutal himself. I don't know if I'm rubbing off.
Maybe a little bit of both.
But no, definitely not malicious. I wouldn't say that. But
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I posted this yesterday. How y'all doing, everybody? Wendy, hola, ¿cómo está? I have posted, having sex on the first night, on the first date, does that make you a hoe? Out of 200 and 17, 30, out of 200 comments, Liz, dímelo. Out of 200 comments, 100 of them said, yes, you're a hoe. Another 100 of them said, no, you're not. Which led me to believe this is a great question to ask. Definitely. I mean, if I go by the comments, I'm like, damn, all this time, I've been a hoe on the low and I didn't even know.
It's funny though, because had I posted that, it would have just been a straight yes, you're a hoe, because it's me.
No likes, because everybody expects that from you. You got to throw something on the sink. Then true. People will comment like, I'm a good guy. Then people will comment on your shit. But you come up with some hoe shit, they already know that's what to expect from you. But from me, I'm the hoe on the low, bro.
Yeah.
Now, real talk, so that's what we're talking about now. We smashed the first night. Of course you're a hoe. How you feel about that? Talk to me, Keith. I'll take care of this while you tell me how you feel about that.
No, I don't think it makes you a hoe. Now, I mean, I've read some of the comments that was on your page, and I agree with some of the people. The ones that say that basically, if it's something that you always do on the first night with somebody, everybody knew, then yeah, maybe that makes you a hoe because that's a repeated pattern. Now, if you just have the chemistry with somebody and y'all have a connection, for whatever reason, things happen. I mean, hey, we all adults. We all can make decisions, right? I don't think that if you make a decision because you have a chemistry or connection with somebody, that instantly puts a label on you beneath yourself.
The thing is, bro, I agree with that. The thing is, we all have a different definition of what hoe is. Now, I really don't want to get into it too much of what a hoe is, because we did that already.
Yeah.
If y'all want to go, just check on the Brutally Live page. But just to sum it up, everybody has a different definition of what a hoe is. Now, I would consider a hoe just being loose and no standards. So that doesn't fall in line with we smashed the first time we chilled. Now, there's a lot of things that goes irrelevant to that. Like, it depends a lot. Like, first of all, like some of the comments said, how long have y'all been talking first? Or was that the first time y'all met? You feel me? There's a lot of circumstances that can go before we can actually answer this question. Then, Michelle, hey, Tiff. Does it make you a hoe or not? You know what? I'm just going to be honest, and I'm just going to keep y'all just be real with y'all, because that's all I can be. After reading those comments, it opened my eyes. You guys opened my eyes. And the reality is I came to a realization. And that is we have devalued sex so much that it's normal. Period. We don't take sex serious anymore. We don't take relationships serious anymore, which is why everybody's playing games, which is why mostly the older generation was the one saying that, yeah, you're a hoe. Why? Because you're loose. Hey, listen, if you're attracted to the person, whatever, they saying you got to hold back regardless because, for self-respect. It was always because of that self-respect. And I was like, so the question to y'all is like, so if we're on a first date, and I don't make a move, how do you know I'm interested in you in a sexual way? If we're on the first date and I don't make a move, how do you know that I'm interested in you in that way? It's like now we're getting condemned because I'm physically attracted.
Yeah. And one of the things that we was talking about, it's like on last show when we were saying if you compliment a girl, automatically makes you thirsty.
And we tried that this weekend.
Yeah.
We tried that this weekend. That was a good social experiment.
Hi, ladies. Oh my gosh. Get home safe.
Just get home safe. I'm over here just trying to ask for the time, like, oh, don't talk to me. Like, damn, man, like, you're not even that cute. Now, the thing is like, it's like, so you're starting to talk to somebody. Check this out, ladies. So you talk to somebody. Dímelo, Eric. Okay, Brooklyn, stand up. So you're talking to somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say you already had sex with a person. And let's say y'all been talking or dating a month now, right? This is an example I'm putting out. So you've been talking for already a month now. And she comes to you and she's talking like she wants to chill with you. You're down, right? So you're down and y'all chilling and all of a sudden you try to make a move on her and she tells me, oh, no, I'm on my period. All right, that's all. You feel me? All right, you're on your period. Cool. Whatever. Let's keep the night rolling, right?
This sounds familiar to me.
But then at the end of the night, Keith, this is when it gets really good. At the end of the night, she tells you, I was just joking. I wasn't on my period. I just wanted to see if all you wanted was sex.
Wow.
It should sound familiar.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah.
Ladies, don't front. Y'all done that shit before. Y'all hang out with a dude and y'all don't want him to only want sex. So y'all tell him, oh, I'm on my period. Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, I feel nauseous. Oh. Just to see if that's all he wanted. Like, so sex is not supposed to be on my mind. First of all, this show is called Brutally Honest. Second of all, it's from a guy's perspective. Third of all, what we talk about is what most people talk already behind closed doors. We're just putting it out there. So I understand that it does go both ways. Noted. But the thing is, we're men and we're going to talk from a man's perspective and we're going to give y'all exactly what y'all want to hear. Because this is why y'all watching for. What do guys really talk about? So, yeah. Keith, how do you take it? Me, I get turned off immediately. No more cheesecake for you. It's a straight McDonald's value menu after that. You're on punishment, girl. Like, that's a turn off, Keith.
And see, it's the thing about it is this.
She's like, yes.
Why do people feel the need to test other individuals? I mean, in that particular situation and what you're talking about, like you said, ultimately she just wanted to know if all we wanted to do was have sex, if that's it, because every time we chill it would be like that. But she's like, okay, I want to chill, so we hang out. Like, the whole thought process isn't about sex. It's not always about sex. It can just be to hang out and spend time with each other, companionship,
So why do they do it, Keith?
QT,
I want to ask y'all ladies. I want to ask y'all ladies, other than to know if the guy is interested in you in more than a sexual way, why do y'all play those games like an excuse like, oh, I'm on my period right now? When you're really not. When you really want it just as bad as the guy does because you want to know if it's serious. But
you don't want to come off as the hoe, maybe. Maybe she didn't want to come off as the hoe, so she giving herself reasons not to do it.
Is it a turn off, yes or no?
Definitely.
Do you feel deceived, yes or no?
Hell yeah.
Can you completely trust a female after that, yes or no?
No.
Now when she's on her period, are you going to have second thoughts?
Bro, she hasn't been back.
Now you see, you said that. She hasn't been back. You just said it who it was. You feel me?
All right,
but we all been through it.
Yeah,
we've all been through that. So I want to know.
Like I said, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, look at Liz. Liz is like, oh, she's done that just so she could get out of dates. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if it's a bad situation and you trying to get out of there and you need to, hey, do what you got to do. Ain't no harm, no foul. But you're not going to later on tell that person, you know what, I was just testing you to see if all you wanted was sex. You know what I mean? But you really want it too.
But listen, ladies, if the guy already committed to go on a date with you, to go and chill with you, that should already be enough. If y'all gonna go out to eat, play pool, play at fun spa, whatever it is that you're gonna do, the guy already committed to that. Now, is it wrong for the guy to, I'm not gonna say expect, but want sex afterwards? Especially if y'all already slept together?
You know what, Stitch, is funny because one of the things...
It's not funny, man.
Well,
I get it.
Because one of the things I've learned in the years is this, and most women, if you don't agree, it is what it is, but most I think would agree. They know within the first 15 seconds, and I think you said 7, but I say the first 15 seconds whether or not they want to sleep with a guy. Based off that first impression, attraction, the way he comes or approaches, she knows within the first 15 seconds whether or not she would. Doesn't mean she's actually going to, but if that attraction is there. So if you got the same attraction as a guy doing this, the connection is there, why not?
The thing, so why don't they, Tiffany? I think they should just be straight up and not beat around the bush. So why don't most females just keep straight up? I want to know that. Especially you, Liz, that said, so you could get out of a date. Why you have to come up with an excuse that the guy probably already knows, because he's already, got your menstrual cycle on his calendar and shit, like.
Yeah, she actually even said in the next one, you got to play that shit off for another couple of days, like.
A couple of weeks. I'm waiting 7 days. If it's the 8th day and you saying, I'm calling the hospital because I feel like you're bleeding to death. Straight up. I want to know, man. It's like, why do females make it so hard to escape the friend zone? Like you had said, I had told you something about, they building that wall up so high.
Yeah. Like, I'm not a brick mason.
Exactly.
And this is something, ladies, don't get me wrong. I get everybody has a past and everybody has their guard up and we all build walls. This isn't just for women. Men do it too. Point taken. But normally it's a woman that has the guard up the most. It's not just one layer. It's multiple layers of walls that she done compacted herself in. I'm not a brick mason. I'm not here to break down piece by piece just to try to get to know you. If you want to let me in, put a window up. Put a door. Give me some way to be able to enter.
Give me something.
Because if not, what am I doing? I'm chipping away at rocks for you to, as soon as I take one away, you put another one even higher? Because of your trust issues? Because of your insecurities?
It got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Period. So you over here building this wall up. But like you said, you don't have to open the door. Matter of fact, you don't even have to crack the window. But show me where the door is at. Show me a path. Show me if I'm doing something right, or if I'm doing something wrong, or if I should be doing something in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I'm saying, they come up with excuses, so they build up a wall just to push the guy away when they're not even interested. So why even go through the hard work?
Well, is it that they're not interested?
And I'm asking you, and I'm asking everybody watching right now.
Is it that they're not interested or they're not ready? Because there's a difference.
Aren't women more hornier when they're on your period? I guess not. I don't know.
You know what, Eric? That might be the case. But what I mean is, in regards to what we're talking about, it's more so like a way to not have sex. Like a female, in the scenario we talking about, a female was like, hey, want to chill? And I'm like, sure, we can get together. We hanging out. Things are going good. And before anything gets anywhere, she's like, hey, just letting you know, I'm on my period, meaning don't even try, right? I mean, that's what that means to guy code. Women say she on her period, that's like X, no, she not doing it.
Oh, so I'm slick, bro. I'm like, so you feeling down? I could pass through and bring you some soup. Would you mind that? No, I'm okay. And then you go to the club and she out there with her man.
That part.
That's real talk. So that's happened. I'm not gonna mention no name, but it's happened before.
Hey, at the end of the day, though, like my thing is this: why do we test people? Why do we put up walls? Why aren't we just straightforward and maybe a little bit more brutally honest with people? In general, we don't all have to be savages. Don't get me wrong. Like you said, you're not being malicious. It's not with the intent to hurt, but knowing that something you could say to somebody might hurt their feelings, but you're being honest. Like, and I think that's why we do what we do here. We keep it brutally honest, just to show you that, ladies, the topics we talk about, this might be what your male friends are thinking about.
They are thinking about that. Now,
they just won't say it to you.
I'm just gonna say that we having actually issues here, actually sharing this and inviting it to my friends. So if y'all want to, only if y'all want to, share it on your page, and we definitely appreciate that. Now to get back to the point. What you were saying, as far as just always being brutally honest, right? Now one of my friends, Judy V, she had posted, shout out to the dudes that stopped being my friend because I said I wouldn't fuck them. So you right there, you just saving yourself hard work. Like we said, always be yourself. Just be brutally honest. Just tell them, hey, listen, I don't look at you in that way. Yeah, the guy's gonna get hurt, but it's not gonna be as hurt as he would have been if he would have wasted all this time trying to get somebody that was never interested in you in the first place. You could have spent that time and effort with somebody that would at least giving you a chance. Like you said 15 seconds, I'll say 7. Some female cells, the first 7 seconds, they got their attraction. Some female feel like immediately, me, I'm one of them. Straight up, half a second, yeah, I'm a smash. Oh, yeah, I would smash, should I say. You know, nah, she's not really my type. It might take me not 15 seconds, it might take me 15 minutes. You know, a few shots. But other than that, at the end of the day, is always exactly what we're talking about, you know? And it's like, a lot of people, they say, I'm not ready. And I had this conversation with one of my boys, and I asked him, is it that you're not ready? Or is it that you're just not interested? You know, he was like, nah, I'm just not ready, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, maybe you just don't even like her like that. Maybe she's just not even the one. Nah, man, I really feel like I'm not ready. And I'm like, I don't know what's the right answer, to be honest. Because in my own personal experience, it has always been the interest is not there. Because whether I'm ready or not does not mean I'm ready to jump into a relationship. By being ready or not means, am I ready to build something with a potential? At least talk to that somebody on that level because of my interest level.
Yeah.
So that's the question at hand. Like, is it that you're just not interested, or is it really that you're just not ready? And that's a real question.
Definitely. I want to put this one out here, Stitch, before we move forward, just because Leanna asked, Leanna Boblet, she said, do men like when females randomly pop up in the DM?
If we said yeah, then I'm going to cement the opinion that most men are hoes. So, you know, oh yeah, randomly pop up. I mean, how you randomly pop up? I'm not like, me personally, I'm not like none of these other niggas. Like, you know, you could come at me on that sexual way, especially if I don't even know you. I value myself way too much for that shit. Like, definitely. Come at me correct. Don't come at me like I'm ratchet, ghetto, or loose, or whatever it is. I don't care what the hell you heard, because you're going to know about me. Like, don't come at me like that. I don't care how cute you are. As a matter of fact, you lose points coming at me like that. Now, if you're saying, hey, how's your day going? Like, you know, something like that, I'm all right with. Yeah. Most females ain't. Oh, you damn thirsty ass nigga, get off my shit. Like, damn, girl, I just wanted to say good morning.
Yeah.
I mean, so what is it, Keith? Is it that you're just not interested, or is it that you're just not ready?
For me, man, I always say I'm not ready. But when I think about it, it might be a little bit of both. What I mean by that is I'm not ready to be in a relationship, to be committed, to tie myself down. I like my freedom. I like being single for now. I know eventually I'm going to want to move on, and I might find the potential that somebody might grab my interest to make me snap out of that. But The reason why I say it's not interest is because when I stop and think about it, if I wasn't talking to this person, or if they went away for a week or a month or whatever, am I gonna miss them to the point to where, like, I'm gonna be calling them all the time and hitting them up? Not really. That's just not me. It's not what I do. So I haven't found somebody that captured my interest to where I want to be ready and I want to move forward.
So you just answered the question I was going to ask you. Is there anyone in this world, Keith, anyone that can tell you you can marry me right now, or you could never speak to me again? Is there anyone that you would choose, like, yeah, I'm going to stick with them and I'm going to marry them? Because you're saying it's not interest, it's just now I'm ready, and now you're thinking. So,
no.
What's going on over here? You feel me? Of course not. I wouldn't do that. I don't care. No, I'm not going to settle. No. Can I know you first? What's your name? You feel me? All right, ladies, how do y'all feel about fucking your boy's friend after y'all finish dating? And as far as to reply on what Eric said, he was like, some people just use people for company. That's exactly right. That's something how we had said before. Like, damn, bro, she never really liked you. She was just bored. That's something we had mentioned in the previous one. So yes, definitely for that. So back to you, bro. Like if you're dating a girl, if you're dating a girl, but you're my boy, and y'all stop talking, and all of a sudden I come up with that, I connect paths with her, and some shit might spark up. Me personally, and it's happened before, I'll hit you up. Like, yo, Keith, blase, how you feel about that? More often than not, you say, I don't give a fuck, matter of fact, shit gets good ahead, go do you, my G. Damn. Now the choice is on me.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons. Like, my G.
Now it's on, yeah, you're gonna put me on. But now you leaving that choice on me. Like, exactly. Do I want to pursue it or not? At the end of the day, it's not going to be my conscience as far as being disloyal to you. Because you're okay with it. But still, somehow inside of me, I always feel some way. It's not going to be a smooth transition in which, like, all right, fuck it, Keith is cool with it, then whatever.
I think it's like more so guy code or even girl code, because we always say everything goes both ways. Whenever you date or you're interested or there's some type of connection between you and the ex of somebody you cool with.
Why is it dangerous, Gabby? Why is it dangerous?
So, it could be, but in the situation, that we talking about being guys, like, for me, if I'm no longer talking to this person, or hell, shit, even if I just walked in the house and you know what, we connected eyes, bro. We got that connection.
Do y'all think
I'm like Stockton in it? I'm like,
but do you assist, right? I'm gonna flush it. But once her period cycle, so I can make sure she ain't lying to me. Right? Yeah. Straight up. Right? Now, they're saying bros over hoes. Does it happen more often than that guys will show more loyalty to their homies than girls will show loyalty to their girls?
I'm
asking our lady viewers right now, because for us, I feel like, yeah, but we're dudes. You feel me? We don't really know. And as far as the girls that we always talk to, they're always saying, well, I can't fuck with bitches because bitches is bitches.
But here's the reason why I'm gonna say, and maybe I can speak in a lady's perspective just for a second here. And I don't mean as in me being a lady perspective, but what I mean is this. I've been in so many a few different situations, let me not say so many, but a few different situations where I've dated the friend of a friend because the first one was running her mouth. And literally, like, women have approached me on some, look, what was you doing? Like, why was she acting like this? What was going on? And they know that's their, that's their friend.
Keith, let's say I do pursue it. Would you look at me differently? Would that devalue me? Because that's actually a question. Would you devalue me? Not as a friend, but as just a person. Like, damn, this guy's fucking with my leftovers.
I mean, me personally, no.
You personally, no.
But you know me.
Well, because you don't care, but it is out of context. So it does depend, right? But how would I feel about it? And you feel me? I think, yes, T, I think it does. And I feel like you just hit the nail on the head. And maybe that's why I still wouldn't pursue it. Even if you're cool with it or whatever, you feel me? I still wouldn't pursue it because it's like, because it's my conscience. And the second shot, I still gonna feel something about myself, my pride. Like, damn, I just fucked. Well, now, if you all you did was date and you never smashed, now that's completely
totally different.
Now that's completely different. Is it all you didn't work out? And you keep it real with me, like, nah, we never smashed, blah 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 blah.
You know me, man.
All right, cool.
Fuck that.
How would you feel if a girl that you're talking to, you haven't smashed, comes through, ends up, for an example, liking me more, but she ends up telling you that?
I respect her realness. And then I'm like, look, well, since you interested in my friend, look, I'll hook y'all up. That's cool. Put me on with one. Like, look, you know I'm cool as fuck, but you're more attracted to so-and-so, or you attracted, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm not ready for a relationship, so I'm not trying to settle down. I was just getting to know them. If they're more interested in you or my other, anybody, I don't care.
I completely agree with everybody's
on the
saying.
planet to be upset about one.
Like, definitely, Gabby, integrity, the kid you lying, Keith. Of course, he's the biggest hoe in Orlando anyway.
Wait, what I'm lying about? Who said I'm lying?
Mentiroso eres tú. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it falls more than just integrity. It falls more than having a guilty conscience. It falls more in just the loyalty. I think it also falls a lot into, can I even trust her? I'm going to have some type of doubt now. Can I even trust her? Like, damn, like, me, I don't care if I saw you. If you messed with my boy, I'm not going to even talk to you like that.
Honestly, Sitch, I mean, I think overall, like I said, it goes back to guy code, girl code. Most people wouldn't pursue it just because the connection or the loyalty, perhaps, of the friend. Me personally, you know from experience, whatever the case may be, I genuinely don't care. Like,
or you say you don't care.
I don't.
But yeah, I'm in the room and you'll be here
knocking. God, I don't.
Keep it down, Stitch. Keep it down. I'm like, nigga, we're sleeping. What you talking about? Stop cock blocking. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I never did that.
Oh, you don't remember, huh?
I never did that.
We just joking. We're just
too
joking.
Much noise on the other side.
All right, so you know, to move on, I want you to start this off. Us time. What's us time, Keith?
Okay. All right, I'm going to talk about this. One of my friends, and I'm actually going to say it, Shamari Bailey, she posted this a couple of days ago, and it stuck with me because, honestly, I think everybody should do this, or this should be in, like, marriage counseling or life counseling or something.
Which is called Us Time.
Yeah. She said, my next relationship or friendship, we having a weekly sit-down, 2 hours, 1 day a week, to sit and discuss us. How things are going, what we can do to develop our relationship, each other's needs, do's, don'ts, etc., and what we can do to improve.
Oh, hell no.
You'll be surprised how much just a little communication can do.
Yeah.
Getting too old for this guessing.
Yeah, that's why I'm single, bro. That's why I'm single. That shit sound like work. That shit way too much work, man.
And you know what? I'm joking. You know what? But no, the reality of it is work.
It is.
And it's only, I mean, in the comment she made, it's only 2 hours out of a week.
It's an investing. It's investing your time in the relationship. I completely understand that. You know, I'm just joking, just trying to make light of the situation. But I completely understand that. Having that us time, like you said, 2 hours out of the week to discuss where we at and where we're going, to see if you still had the same ambition as you had when we first met.
And building goals together, man.
To see if we're even still on the same page. Matter of fact, if you even still feel the same. Has it grown? Has it declined? How can things get better? What is it that you don't like? Like, you know what? That's beautiful. I actually like that and I commend that as well. Now, I'm also going to say that if we're going to have us time, I'm also going to have my time.
Oh, definitely.
And if I'm going to have my time, I'm going to need you to have your time. You feel me? That's the problem with people always getting into relations nowadays. They make that relationship their life. Like it's all.
Everything becomes us and we.
When it should be, I'm only part of your life, mommy. I'm just a part of it. The reality is you already had your life. You already was doing you before you met me. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get it twisted, man. It's like one of my lyrics. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not that I need you. It's that I want you. And there's a complete difference in that. If I feel like I need you, and now you're not there, how am I going to feel? Like, oh, damn, she's not giving me attention. Now I have to go and find this someplace else. I'm going to feel empty. No, I want you here. It's completely different. Expand on that.
Nah, and
like, you know, it's like to feel complete, you know?
Yeah, and basically what it is this, like you said, and going back to my time and your time. If I'm working and I'm building, and like you said, you know, if we're coming together weekly to figure out where we're going to be heading, then I need to be doing something for that, just like you should be doing something towards that. But we always come back and we meet and have that again. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's where you have the us time. But you always got to make time for yourself to do the things that you're passionate about. Because like we talked about in a few of our episodes, you got to be content with solitude, with being yourself. One, always be yourself. Be the best version of yourself before you get involved into a relationship. That way you're not bringing baggage with you. And you can actually bring something to the table to move forward with somebody. But I think if you prioritize it that way, I think that'd definitely help out.
Want, not need, to feel complete. But don't ever think that I need you. A king wants a queen. And I see that when I see you. I do my own thing, so at times I will leave you. But it's like I never left the next time that I see you. So don't ever think I ain't doing what I need to. That's the lyrics right there. What's a what? What's a what, guys, ladies and germs? What's a what? W-O-T. What's a what?
Listen, you heard it here. I'm brutally honest.
The first.
Yeah, because this is definitely something that's going to be taken off, because the end of the day, it's a bunch of watts out there, and it basically stands for, in simple layman terms, waste of time.
Waste of time. That's what a watt is. So if I'm calling you a watt, or if someone's referring someone to as a watt, you're a waste of time.
Yeah.
What's a waste of time?
In 2018,
most of the girls I meet in the club.
And like we said, half the people saying people are hoes if you fucking on the first date or not. The other half isn't. Who knows? But it's no more thoughts. It's watts. That's what
like
it is.
It's
waste of times, because that can relate to anybody. Like if you're not building or growing, if you're not motivated or ambitious, if you're not trying to better yourself or better the people around you, then I don't want you around me. My circle stays small for a reason, and a lot of people say that, but make sure the people you got around you in your circle are doing the same things you doing, or trying to move the same direction you trying to move. Otherwise, y'all can just be moving in different directions, and eventually that shit just pulls apart.
Why are you single, Keith?
Me? Because I choose to be.
Give me a better answer than that. This is brutally honest. I want you to actually think about it.
So I'll put myself out there. Everybody always asks, or not everybody, but to clarify, because I'm always being called a hoe because of my life choices. But the reality of it is this. In my life, I was in a relationship for 10, 12 years with my kid's mom. 4 kids, one baby moms, with the same woman. And we broke up for whatever reason. I'll put it out there. It's brutally honest. She cheated on me. I moved on. I'm not bitter. I don't care about it. Shit happens. I'm happy if she happy, because I know my kids are going to be happy. You know what I mean? So that part is moving on. But I done spent so much of my time invested in one person and being committed and having a family and doing what I felt was always the right thing to do. Now it's like I'm free. Now it's like I have my wings to fly. So learning from my past mistakes and being in a relationship that didn't work out for whatever reasons it didn't work out, I'm not going to just be quick to jump back into one. I'm not going to just say, okay, because I had a connection with somebody on the first date, that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with them. No, I'm being selective and making sure I'm not spending my time with watts.
You want to fall in love?
Eventually. Don't we all? I mean, I think we all have a soulmate out there.
So no matter how bad the heartbreak was, it can't compare to the, lack of a better term, the great feeling you had when you was in love. That's what you're saying. And this is why you don't have a fear. This is why you're saying that you'd rather fall in love. Who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You know why I'm single? But everybody knows. Not really. But I'm going to give y'all a reason, because they asked me earlier. It was like, oh, why are you single? He's looking down like you. I know it's by choice, but I need something better than that. Why am I single? This is why. I realized, the more I realized what I don't want, the more I realize what is it that I do. And until I get that, I'm not going to settle. This is the reason why I've been celibate for 3 months. Now, when I told her that, she was like, yeah, right, celibate for 3 months. And I told her, real reality is, you could believe it if you want. At the end of the day, I'm not here to impress you. And second of all, I have no reason to lie to you. Straight up. Like, you believe it what you want. Like, DK. Like, DK what? Like, I'm telling you what it is. Now, because your insecurities and your trust issues, you can't trust the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's a you problem. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to be here like, no, I am. Let me talk to my boy. He'll tell you. And get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. Now, when I'm saying,
people feel the need to test.
Like I'm saying, as far as always be yourself, and that's part of always being yourself. Like I told her, I'm not changing for anybody. And she was like, oh, but you stopped drinking and you stopped smoking. And I'm like, yeah, I did those changes because of me. I ain't changed because of somebody else. And at the end of the day, which one of us is perfect? Of course, I still need to have some internal changes that I need to do to better myself. That's not what I mean about I'm not changing for nobody. What I mean is that I'm not going to change my ways to make somebody else feel like they're complete when the reality is there's nothing I can do to make them feel complete. That's supposed to be inside of them already. Don't look for me to make it complete. You want to be happy? Be happy. Or the most I can do is crack a smile. The most I can do is crack a joke and make you laugh. But I'm not going to be with you 24/7 holding your hand. Hey, are you good? Are you happy? Are you inspired? Are you motivated? Like wait a minute. Where's my time? Yeah, we had us time. That was just 2 hours. Now it's my time. Where's your time? Don't make me your whole life. I just want to be a part of it. And I feel like I had to really explain in detail as far as, because if I tell you, I ain't changing for nobody, Keith, you understand it. But other people that hear that, it sounds ignorant. It does. And ignorant is my major turnoff. I do not deal with ignorance at all. I don't like that shit. But I am stubborn. Especially when it comes to my beliefs and especially if it's based on facts. Yeah. You feel me? Now, I always believe, like, you know what? I could do it all on my own and whatever. And I had this conversation with one of my friends, and she was like, yeah, but you also need some type of support and things like that. And I fell back because, I could be stubborn, but I'm not ignorant. I'm not like, she's wrong, whatever. I'm like, let me think or analyze this. And being that I believe so much in life is balance, she has to be right. I'm not going to give it 50-50. I'm saying 99%. My happiness is going to come within. Me being inspired is going to come within. Motivation, my drive, my energy, whatever it is that I need to do for myself is going to come within me. But there is that 1% of a support group. Yeah. There is that 1% of people that's going to be there when you are feeling down. Because I do say, I'm good. Yeah, I'm always good mentally. Am I really always good? Am I really always happy? Am I really always smooth sailing? Of course not. Of course we all have doubts. Of course we all feel down. Of course we all feel discouraged. And I'm not going to say need someone, but want to hear some encouraging words from somebody else. Of course that. But I'm only going to give that 1%. I'm going to give that reasonable doubt, that 1%. Because I still believe that 99% of the times, it should come from you. Because at the end of the day, it's all you have to count on is you. No one's going to show more interest in what you're interested in than yourself. You feel me? Like I said, we're going to be doing Brutally Honest every week at 7:30. I can't count on you. Yo, Stitch, we going to do it. Yo, Stitch, you like that's not your responsibility. Yeah. That's my responsibility. Like, no, this is what we're going to do. Now, if I'm slipping, if I'm not, you might be there like, yo, I'm ready. Yeah. Things like that. But it's not your responsibility. Like, yo, you came up with the topics yet? Yo, like I can't rely on you for things that I have the interest in. Because that's how most people fail.
True. And one of the things, recipes that I say, helps with success is it starts with the decision of doing something and then following through with that thought and just constantly, repeatedly following through on the thought.
You know, she's saying, yes, I am ignorant. Now it comes from ignorant people. Because people feel like, oh, you a know-it-all. No, I'm not a fucking know-it-all. I'm a know a lot. And I still have a lot to learn. Mm-hmm. And when I speak from experience. I'm not here just preaching or anything like that. If I'm telling you something, it's because I went through it. If I'm telling you something, it's because I was in your shoes. Matter of fact, if I'm telling you something, it's because I've been in worse position than you. We all been hurt. We all been through heartbreaks. We all have the right to be cold-hearted. We all have the right to be heartless. It's what you choose with those past experiences that define you as a person. So if I'm giving you advice, if I'm telling you something, and you want to still contradict yourself and rebuttal, like this is a conversation or anything. I'm not conversating with you. I'm giving you statements. You take it for however you want.
It's like, why ask for an opinion if it don't matter? Okay.
So we went shopping this weekend. Right? All right, we went shopping. You wanted to buy some kicks, right? Yeah. So you had 2 pairs of kicks, the Jordans and the KDs, right? And you asked me, yo, Stitch, which ones do you like better? I told I was like, nah, I like the J's better. You still went for the KDs. Yeah. So why ask for an opinion if it doesn't matter?
Well, it's not that it didn't matter. It's, at the end of the day, it was, I mean, in that particular example, it was my choice. The reason why
okay, so if you already, okay, all right, go ahead. I'll let you talk.
Was because what I'm looking at and what you was looking at were 2 different things. You know, you were looking at it as the J's could go with more. You could wear with more. It would go, you know, better with different stuff. Whereas what I was looking for in regards to the KDs was something that was going to be more comfortable, something that I could ball in, not necessarily go out in. You know what I mean? I had a pair of go out shoes. So I needed something that I could actually use that was functional. So the opinion wasn't like, I don't want to say ignored. Mm-hmm. It was taken into consideration. Now, I make bread. I'm going back this weekend. I'm going to get the J's. Fuck it.
But okay, so the response is, why ask for an opinion if it doesn't even matter in the first place? I'm not going to say it doesn't matter. What I'm going to say is, even if I already made my choice, even if the decision was already made, I still can't see from the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. I still need or want a second opinion because, you know, they're going to see things that I don't. Yeah, I have my decision made, but maybe something that they say, their feedback, might even change my decision. Like, damn, you're right. Like, now you're gonna buy him anyway, but you know what? He made a valid point. I'll go scoop him up next week anyway.
Because they will go with more. Like,
exactly. So that's
and
why
I can wear them out.
So when I say, oh, I'm about to get this new hairstyle, you know, I'm gonna get it regardless. But what do y'all think? You know, someone else like, oh, that shit looks fly, but you should put some highlights when you do yours. Or you should bring yours lower because it'll fit your head more. I was like, You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm still going to get the hairstyle, but now I'm going to tweak it to fit me better. And that's why you ask for opinions, even when it doesn't matter. Just wanted to clarify that. What's a catfish? Why you answer me? What's a catfish? How you know what's a catfish? I have to talk about this because I almost got caught out there. You told me what's a catfish. And why you telling me what a catfish is? Ladies, I want to ask you one question. Does the dick size matter? Anyway, so what's a catfish?
All right, so catfish. I'm not even going to focus on that. A catfish. I mean, the definition of a catfish is somebody pretending to be somebody they're not online. On the internet.
Someone pretending to be something they're not online. Let me give you an example. Let's say if you're talking to a shorty and you texting her and you're going back and forth, y'all sending each other pictures, okay, whatever. And then one of the pictures look Photoshop, like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Then you send her a snap on a video, like, hey, ma, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And you send it back, but no, she's still texting, whatever. Now you're responding with like, hey, send me a 5-second video, like, you know, just so because you want to validate, like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I got you, no problem. Then you don't hear her for like 3 days. Wouldn't you find that funny?
Catfished.
Yeah, catfished. It matters. Liz, no, it doesn't matter. Leanna, yes, it does matter. The world will never know. Now, you know, before I end this up, we're like, a lot of people be like, yo, your show is doing good. Y'all influencing a lot of people. It's affecting a lot of people. You have a lot of potential to grow. You should do this and you should do that. You know what? You're absolutely right. But my focus right now is on the content. You know, I have a hunger for knowledge, and I just want to keep on learning, keep reading, keep asking questions, keep understanding people's perspective, and continue to be open-minded. So all I'm going to say is, if y'all want me to grow, help me grow. You're already here. You're here helping me expand on the thought process. Y'all already here watching us. If y'all really want me to grow, share. Just share the video. Very simple. Y'all do that, and I'll continue to focus on the content. The thing is support and get supported. It's not a fan. I don't treat nobody like my fan. I don't treat none of y'all like y'all my fans. I call all of y'all supporters. Because a lot of people, you support them. Like me, I love to show support, especially on my IG. Especially, I'll screenshot, I'll put it, I'll tag on, I'll throw it out there. But I'm never asking for that support back. Because the reality is, if you're really sincere and genuine, if you really appreciate it, you would just show it. You would just show it automatically and normal. With that being said, if it's not from the heart, I don't want it at all. Because the reality is, this ain't no gimmick. The reality is, any one of y'all see me and talk to me face to face, there's exactly what y'all gonna get.
That's exactly how I am.
Straight up like that. This ain't no gimmick. Oh, they just talking like that. No. There is no gimmick in this show. And this is why I love it, because it's the moral of what we're always saying. Hashtag, always be yourself. That's basically it. So y'all want me to grow, y'all can just share. I'll focus on the content. You have a final thought? I have a final thought, but y'all tell me what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to spit a verse or give an inspirational quote? The decision will be up to y'all.
I'm going to vote for the verse. I was just going to say, my final thought should be, and actually it's in reference to your music that you did drop. Last week you dropped a song.
The one.
Yeah. And that track is like one of my favorites. I mean, you know, I was there through the process of things, you know, so I got to watch it start, well, not necessarily start, but the whole thing come to. And that song, like I tell you, man, it's gotten me in trouble. That song.
Well, stop serenading it to girls, bro.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, I play the track. I support, and we talking about it.
I know.
And it's like I play the track. So while I'm playing it, I might sing along. I might rap along. I might be there in the moment. And what I mean is that song has got me in trouble already. It's already like when you tell somebody you don't want to settle down, and then you sing a song like The One to them, it's like contradiction. And it's been fucking me up, so.
Well, then, only sing it to the girls you're really feeling. It's a nice freaking song, bro.
Oh, man.
So that's your final thought of the day.
It's been a while since anyone's
start making more bitch bashing songs. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They saying they want me to do a verse and they want me to do a quote. Let's see.
Both, of course. You give them an inch, they're gonna go for the mile. You know that.
Let's do the inspiration first. Here, Keith. Here's this paper. Do me a favor, fold that paper in half. Alright. Fold it in half, away from the table so they can hear it. Hey, Selena, it's about time you got on. Fold it in half. Alright, cool. Break it. Tear it in half.
This way?
Yeah. Put it right back together. Know exactly how it was. Can you?
No.
It's gonna take a lot of work, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Was it easy for you to tear it down?
Definitely.
Okay. And that's what I'm saying. It's so easy to show negativity. It's so easy to tear other people down. That's all I just wanted to show. Why do people hate so much? Why do people put other people down so hard? Because it's easy. It's easy. You know what's not easy? Being positive. Staying on track. Being proud of yourself. Continue to move forward. That's the hard part. And that's my inspirational quote for today. So we finally finished it off. This one is called Special. And it goes something like this. I tell you every time, everything will be fine. And now, I can't even look in your eyes. Is it me? My self-conscience or my pride? Or could it be we getting closer to our demise? Should I push it to the side or should I confront it? I remember telling you I always keep it 100. I remember giving you everything you ever wanted. So if our love is dead, my heart's being haunted. The good thing is that you never caught me cheating. But doesn't matter if my love, you never received it. And all the times you said that you believe in, it is now that I actually believe it. Special. It's your boy Stitches NBC, nothing but classics.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. Keith, 2018 Hitch.